Welcome to today's episode of Yawa of the Day. My name is Sheldon, aka Duku, aka Dura, aka Tripping, aka Yawa Tripping, aka my Boston Analytics, aka Boss, my nigga Boss, aka it's about to go Zion, aka Conundrum, aka Alacritus, aka Mitochondria, aka Cytoplasm, aka my hairline is not nice, but I'll take your girlfriend, aka Kwame Nkrumah's grandson, aka my brain, Now on today's episode of Yawa of the Day, we can't talk about this emerging artist and this radio presenter, some issue the ball up where we have to disintegrate the cytoplasm of the alacritus, what they say. Now, this girl has been in the news. She's an emerging artist. I don't know if they do dance hall or they do dance floor. I don't know the genre of music she has been doing or they do. But then yes, she's been in the news. And the reason why she's been in the news is she was being interviewed on Xylophone FM. And this lady go talk to her. She took a bus from Barbados to Ghana. Yeah, you shocked. We didn't need shock, but you shocked. That was a bar though. She said she take bus from Barbados to Ghana. Ha! See, I hear that thing and then I shock. You there, listen.
I used bus.
Barbados to Ghana.
Yeah. And it wasn't at once. Kaka. You move, you do.
From Barbados to Ghana, she came with a bus.
Yeah.
You can ask.
Were you the only one in the bus?
No.
Okay, so I know that bus wouldn't come straight to Ghana.
It wasn't straight.
So
to
where
Ghana.
did the bus pass before you got to Ghana?
The only thing that I know, cause me name baby Ameko, and the baby I'm dreaming, I want to say the Nipana you transfer me money biano. The first person as Steve transfer me money no. Omanu ya always say me assets, me like one case me assets or say me public figure or
Ghana.
Yeah. No, I just so. Until next person so pass me. That is what they kept saying until baby I do ya meet me right. If not because I was a Ghanaian, definitely they will take me back to where I came from.
So the bus from Barbados to where before you connected to Ghana finally?
It went through a lot. I think we for Jamaican pool.
It's in happy.
For Jamaica.
Yeah, very close.
Okay. For Jamaica, for 20 baby. And I pay.
The Ghana no efa.
I have paid my dues into me. You know how already now Queen Hazel name no. People are about it into no. Pacho for security reasons, Miss Shell. For my
how
sake.
You came to Ghana?
Yes, Miss Shell.
But right now, we don't go for talk because somebody who has taken a bus from Barbados to Ghana, they all can ask them to see no cattle squad man. Boy, bono into only one cocken, so conforce a call. So yes, that is one reason why she's being in the news. Now, this same lady was interviewed on TV Africa, one of the entertainment shows, and she made some statement about this radio presenter. And me, I'm not shocked what they are saying because this is not the first time an industry person who happens to be a female has come out to say this particular presenter wanted to take advantage of her. What they are saying. So, and this is what the lady said or say, Charlie. That radio presenter, not that because he wanted to promote her and all those things, blah blah blah, promising somebody now blow near the day. Hey, or they listen to what the lady said.
Ever since you got into the music scene 4 years now, has that been your greatest challenge?
My greatest challenge,
or something that has pushed you and you felt like you want to quit music?
Yeah, something pushed me. I wanted to quit music.
What was that?
It's about a radio presenter.
Radio presenter?
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, just keep it brief for us.
I can't keep it brief because it's a bit long.
Okay, let's go. What happened?
Do you want us to talk about it?
We are talking about it.
Okay, so after I decided to come back into the music scene, you know, this industry is not just there like that. You need to go through the protocols. You need to pay your dues. You need to do things in a particular way so that you get your works out there. Won't mean back industry just like that and then expect to blow if you don't have the right measures that will take you out there. For me, I didn't have all the facilities. I didn't have money. I didn't have the links. I didn't have anything. So I was just working with my talent.
You were selling eggs?
Yeah, but the ex money cannot.
Okay, go on.
Really
go on.
Take care of me in the industry. I had to work extra hard. So I was just basically, let me say, depending on my talent and then the small money I get from the egg business, just a little bit of money to push myself in the industry. Anytime you go to people, you need help. You need to let them know this is the situation. Even though I try to pay my dues somehow, they'll start and then they will stop.
So what did the radio presenter?
So I'm getting there.
Okay.
So
make it snappy.
Yeah, it got to a time I got this link with this lady who introduced somebody. She said she realized I was really doing
lady?
well. Some lady B. I forgot her
the name.
I don't want to
no
really
problem.
mention
Go
her.
on.
Yeah. If it gets to the point I have to mention her, I'll mention her.
Okay.
Yeah. So she introduced somebody to me that guy can really help me.
Somebody, that's the radio presenter?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know him then.
Okay.
So when he introduced him to me, he mentioned his name to me as Isaac.
Okay.
But he wasn't Isaac. So he wanted to take advantage of me. Like, he wanted to be using me all the time and then pretend like he was managing me and everything.
Hold on. He wanted, his name wasn't Isaac.
His name wasn't Isaac.
What was his name?
His name is Nana Romeo. Is it Wele or something? Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So, he started showing. He started doing video. We started doing video calls. So I believed whatever he wanted to tell me. He told me he was gonna help me to get out there. He'll get my songs out there and everything. But I should come to his house and then visit him and stuff like that. But I'm like that. My dream, even though I know what I'm looking for. So it's not everything you say that I'll just follow you. So he was like, oh, you come out. So he was showing me things on Come. You know, I don't want to say everything.
Yeah,
he was showing me things on Come and everything. I was showing him my ties and stuff like that. I was basically trying to make him know that I was ready for this thing. Then it got to them, said no, he didn't want me to do anything on Come. He wanted me to come over to his house, and I said no. Then he stopped talking to me for some time. So it got to a point, I released that, I'm like, this industry, Nankasa, at the end of the day, you still need a person. So even if I wasn't able to give him what he wanted, no, at least let me just go to him and then plead with him, let him know that this is the work I want to do, so he should forget everything and the less work. If even the work is going forward, now he helps me to a point. I can easily give it to him without even him asking. So he was like, okay, when do you want to see me? And I told him. So that time he came around, Namako Jari, I was in.
He came to your place.
He came to my place. God is my witness. This thing I am in Japan till now. Now I had released the HM fresh. And it was speaking in Central Region so much. So I thought Accra, so I had to do so much, so like deep promo, like serious promo. So I had to meet all the people that I think I already know them.
So what happened when you got to your room?
So he came to my room, and when he called me Shejari, and then the call came. So I just had to rush and then pick that. He said, oh, he followed the live location, so he's at my house. And then I said, okay. So I just wore my robe. I have this robe that when I finished bathing. So I even went outside with the robe, and I brought him inside my room. So when he came, I was expecting, say, he would let us talk about the song. And then no, he didn't want us to talk about the song. He wanted to, because I don't know whatever he saw. He wanted us to make out. And I said, no, at least let's talk. Let me feel like I'm doing my best to get my songs out there. So you are here to really help me and everything. And then he was like, why am I being difficult? I will never blow. There's no, he told me, I will never blow. If I am going this way, I will never blow, and I should mark it anywhere. My song Yetrem will not get anywhere. Kobe is my witness. I cried when he left.
Yes, and for those of you who don't know, this is Nana Romeo. This particular man was so much interested in who now when they share the sleep plus, whether it be bullet, whether it be knockout or whatever.
Adam bullet on your bema. Minya ena me ono so onya and thank you very much for this interview. I think she said if this is the question now the maybe two spot there, then we have to cut it. No. Like any was in the call. I'm really sorry. It's here for Monfancheme. Shay Gangsters, like really sorry. I don't know what he's trying to get from this interview, but I'm sorry, I'm out. So who the bay will be a nyami when the shay me pacho. I've suffered enough. Thank you.
No. I want to give you the.
This particular man was so interested. When the show got on the show, so she was just when the show was just being tormented. This particular man, who wanted to know, and also when the shade no be done or evidence, not the other bullet done or evidence. No, this particular man, no, say or no, the things that this man has been doing behind the scenes, it go bust your mind. And this is not the first time this thing has happened. When when the shade my issue come, some woman come out can talk say this man so no idea, but he get a nerve, bro. That guy got nerve to go sit down there and query when they share about her sexual escapades. Can you imagine? So this is what is happening. So according to the Queen Hazel lady, no, he and the guy no do him. So yes, but then when the man left, she cried and all those things. You and I were not there, so we can't conclude said it happened. According to her, it didn't happen. So it didn't happen. But then you see, this thing has been happening in our industry. How industry players then they take advantage of up and coming artists. If the female ones they Charlie Bobo or your Burma there, you need to get money, because if you don't have money, you and your family members will be listening to your songs. But if you're a lady, they suffer so much. The female artists in this country, it's either for autobeji promo, and it is so annoying. I remember one time this lady called me, say wanted me to post her song on my page. And I see she will do whatever it takes for me to post the song. And I was like, oh, nah, you just send me the song. If the song the banger, I will put it out there. Because I said, so you are not going to take anything. I said, nothing. I said, yeah, I'm not taking it. The lady was shocked. I don't understand. Because, Charlie, some of us, we righteous niggas, we are not going to take advantage of them. Why I say, yeah, you can look at me that way, by then. Have you ever heard so be about Sheldon to the sexual thing? Nah, bro. We need time. We can make sure video to YouTube and Jiska. But people keep taking advantage of them, and it is sickening. It is sickening. You understand? We need to respect their talent. What no need talent? What they catch and so on. Man, for they speak well of our industry, and it happens. It has been happening. But if you're a female artist and you believe in your craft, I don't think you should go that route, bro. See, a child, a bum. If you will take 100 years for your song to blow without you sleeping with an industry player for promo and all those things, for exposure, do it. Because most of them, they are working syphilis, working STI. You're born in 2 days now. Stop it. Think about longevity. Whatever that word is. So yes, that is my advice to the female artist. And you see that Nana Romeo now, now one day in video come out, we go make you feel the alacrities. This has been Yawa of the day. My name is Sheldon. Alacrities to the conundrum. Upon.